Hi. My name is Alexander Ketia, and I'm here to introduce you to Educare School Management System (ERP). I'm taking you through our demo system, so we'll be covering up from all the way from logging in for the first time to knowing what to do as a school manager, right from admission inquiries all the way to keeping student information, registering your staff, performing your bank reconciliations, taking school fees payments, and then conducting your examinations, printing out your examination terminal reports. Almost every aspect of the school and the administrative processes has been covered up here in Educare. So let's join me on this drive. It's going to be a very long journey, so we'll be doing it bit by bit. So I think today we are going to cover up from my account, managing your personal account in Educare, and then we dive onto admission inquiries, how you can take inquiries from prospective students and then parents, how you can do it from even your website and then keep those records in your system, how you can do follow-ups on your admission inquiries, all the way to converting those inquiries into registration, and how you can convert those registrations to students. So join me on this drive. As I said earlier, it's going to be a very long journey, so thank you so much for joining me, and I'm really glad you have taken the decision to use Educare. Alright, so welcome back once again. So to access our demo system of Educare ERP, you just have to open a browser, and preferably we are going to use the Google Chrome browser. It can be any browser of your choice, but in my case I'm making use of the Google Chrome. So you just have to visit the address. So our demo system is hosted at demo.myeducareerp.com. demo.myeducareerp.com. I'm going to leave the description, the link to the I will leave the link in the description of this video, so you can easily find it. So the link brings you to the login page. So we just have to enter our username and password, which has been given to us. So if you are a school and you are planning on using Educare, if you want to have a test drive, if you want to access the demo system to know most of the features we have in Educare, you can simply request for a demo access, or send us a mail, and one of our agents will get in touch with you to provide you with the login details. Alright, so when I log in, it brought me to the dashboard. Whenever you log into Educare, you are taken to the dashboard, so where you have a lot of information. If you are a school manager or if you are an administrator of the school, you are presented with some information depending on your role which has been assigned to you on the system. That will determine what you see on the dashboard. So it's not all the information on the dashboard that is available to everyone. So let's say if a teacher logs onto the system, there are some sensitive information on the dashboard which they will not see, in terms of, let's say, the staff attendance, student attendance, and then some basic let's say confidential information. You have total fees summary and all that. All these ones will not be presented to let's say everyone on the system. It depends on the role and the permissions which have been assigned to you on the system. That will determine what you see on the dashboard. So on the dashboard, first we have some information about the student population. So currently we have this particular school which has registered 100 students currently on the system. So as you can see, total students being 100, total staff being 43, total sections. The section represents the number of classrooms we have in the school. So this particular school has 15 classrooms. So here you have the today ticket that represents the support ticket you are taking from your website. The system can be designed to be linked with your website. So maybe if you have if parents have issues, they can simply submit a support ticket, and then you can be able to track it from here. So your administrator will have access to all those support tickets and then add responses to it. Below that, you have the student attendance, which gives you a graphical representation of the current student population at any given day. So at any point in time, management or whoever is in charge can just log on to the system, and the system will tell him or her how many students are present in the school at this time. So it gives you the current month view. So currently we are seeing the month of May 2023. So we have the days, that is first, second, and then we have 6th, we have 7th. So those dates which attendance are marked, you see them on the dashboard like that. So there are some in the green representing present, red representing absent, and the likes. If you continue to go down, we have even more detailed information about the attendance. So we have the student present for every class. So we have basic 1A being 15. So, and then basic 3A being 9 out of that. So we can continue like that. So we also have the staff attendance. It gives you the total view of the staff who are present at any given day. You keep on going down. We have a detailed information about the attendance as well. We have pending leave requests. So let's say a student request permissions to be absent for any given day, they will be populated here like that, and then whoever is in charge of approving student absent requests will be able to approve or reject it based on maybe their own set conditions. We also have the visitors list. The visitors list, the system keeps track of visitors. So let's say at the entrance or at the security post, we can set it in a way that the security post or the security department will keep record of every visitor who visits the school. We have the event calendar, which gives you all the upcoming or the other events which has been added in the system. We have the upcoming birthday, which gives you those students and staff who are celebrating their birthdays today, and then those that are upcoming. Below that, also we have a summary of the school fees collection like that. So it gives you a graphical representation of school fees that is in arrears, which amount has been collected in that order. So below that also we have the vehicle document renewal. So under the transport model in Educare, we are able to keep track of the expiration of our vehicle document in the sense of, let's say, insurance, roadworthy, and all those other documentation that relate to our school buses or any other vehicle that is being used in the school. We can keep track of them. So as, let's say, the document is getting to its expiry date, the system will remind us. So this section keeps track of all those documents that are due or that will be due for renewal in the next 30 days, so that we might not even forget. Then we have the upcoming vehicle maintenance, so we can keep track of how frequently we are maintaining our vehicle. If, let's say, maintenance is due for any given bus or any car in the school, the system will remind us. So let's go back to the top section. We have on the top section, we have the menu icon here. So I can click on it, panel. If I want to bring it back, I will just have to click on the menu icon to bring back the side panel. And then we have school admin manager. So that will display the name of the user who is currently logged onto the system. So if you click on this, you see more. We can change our password from here. If I click on change password, I'm presented with the password change form where I will be required to enter my old password, which is my current password I use to log on to the system. And then I will enter a new password and then just confirm the new password. Click on change password and it is changed like that. So if I click on that again, I also have the sign out button. If I am done with everything I'm doing in the system and I want to log out, I just click on. Let's look at my account. So that is pertaining to whoever is logged onto the system, how you can manage your own account. So if I click on my account, it gives me a drop down having a lot of items under it. So first is my profile, where I have all the information about me which has been recorded in the system. So I have my birth date, father's name, marital status, and all that. Next, I have my attendance. So currently the account I am using is an administrator account. That is how come I am seeing the department to be selected. So if you are an administrator, let's say you can track the attendance of every department. But if you are, let's say, a staff, if you click on my attendance, you only see records of your attendance. Then my leave request. So if, let's say, the user, you've submitted leave request, employees or maybe staff who will be requesting for, let's say, maternity leave, sick leave, annual leaves, and all that, you can keep track of all of them like that. So you can keep track of your personal leave requests, the requests that you've submitted to the school or to the authorities, those that have been approved, those that were rejected, you see them like that. As they are approved, the remarks that were given, you see them. Then we also have my timetable. So for teachers, they have my timetable section as well. So from that section, they will have, when they go there, they will have all the classes they've been assigned to, all the periods which has been assigned to them, the date and time. So they can even do a printout of their timetable. So right from here, you know which classes you are going to take at any point in time. Below that, we have my pay slip. So we all know what the pay slip is. So at the end of the month, when salaries are paid, the system is equipped with a payroll functionality. So salaries are prepared, everything is done on the system. And at the end of the day, it's going to generate all the statutory payment reports, everything concerning salaries. So after salaries are paid and disbursed, staff have the option to log on to the system and then go to my account section, download or print a copy of their payslip. We have the communication inbox. So that is dedicated to staff, let's say staff communication. If administrators or the higher authorities want to send out a communication to, let's say, staff, you can always keep track of all of the information, the communication from here. If you go to the communication inbox, you have all the messages that have been sending, let's say, that has been sent to you, or those that you have sent to others. We also have SMS inbox, SMS messages which has been sent to staff, which let's say you were part of the recipient. You also have them in your SMS inbox. Then we have thoughts. Thoughts are, let's say, some basic informations that the school or the higher authorities want to share. More like, let's say, the communication inbox. But so the thoughts are like quick messages that are shared by the school. Let's say if the school wants to send out maybe some quick information, give out some quick information to either staff or parents, they can share them in the thought section. We also have my task. So the task section also allows the administration department or the school to assign tasks to each individual or every individual on the system, and then they can keep track of their delivery as the task is being completed. Let's say the administrator, I'm the administrator of the school, I can assign a task to, let's say, a teacher to complete this. So if the teacher completed that task, they can come back to the system and then mark it as completed and then add remarks to it. The administrator will see and then maybe do a cross check of the task, whether it's been completed or not. And then based on that, they can indicate, let's say, give remarks to the whoever the task was assigned to. So we also have my daily work section, that is upload daily work. That is used by, let's say, the staff, either teachers or any other person, especially teachers, to keep track of their daily activities in the school. So let's say per my timetable, I was supposed to teach, let's say, English language today, let's say under lexes and structures in basic 1. So by the close of the day, I can submit a report on whatever I did for that particular class that day. So let's say the time for that period or that class was, let's say, 11 a.m. and then it ended at let's say 12. You can even type the time as you want. So let's say 12. So let's say 12:20 p.m. and the class was basic one. So the topic covered. So let's say reading lesson, number of students that were allocated. Let's say there were 25 students. It was supposed to be 25 students, number of students who attended. So let's say for that particular day, that is 24 students were present. I can add some extra information about it. That is, if there were any other extra works I did. So for now, there is none, so I'll just save it. So we also have the daily work report, which will give you your activities you performed for the day. So as you upload the daily work, everything will be under the daily work report, which you can have a review of later on. So this will be seen by the school or the higher authorities, and then based on that, let's say at the end of the year or at the end of the term, if they want to do let's say efficiency employee reports and all that, they can have a review of everything and then compare it to let's say your timetables which were assigned to you for the term. Okay, so this brings us to the end of my account section. So I'm going to pause or stop the video here, and then I will start another one. So let's meet in the next video where we'll look at the admission inquiries. Thank you.